Me? I run this place.
Fighting games have always been legendary, but never truly actually mainstream. They are fast, they are intense, they are competitive, they are really fun, but also really hard to break into. Now Riot Games, the creators of League of Legends and Valorant, are finally stepping into the ring. Their new project, 2XKO, could change everything. But here's the real question. Is this the fighting game that will change everything? Or is this just wishful thinking on my part?
It
2XKO is Riot's upcoming 2v2 tag-based fighting game, set in the world of Runeterra, aka the League of Legends universe. You'll be controlling characters like Ahri, Echo, Darius, Yasuo, and so on. But this isn't a simple League of Legends spin-off. It's being made by fighting game veterans, including the creators of the legendary GGPO rollback netcode.
Hey everyone, I'm Tom, executive producer at Project L. And I'm Tony, Project L's technical lead.
In other words, it doesn't feel like a cash grab. It's being built by people who know and love fighting games. Most fighting games cost you $60 upfront. Then they add DLC characters, season passes, stages, and premium editions. You could easily spend over $100 just to keep up. But 2XKO, it's going to be free to play. Riot at least claims their goal is accessibility. And love it or hate it, they know how to make free-to-play games work. Just look at League or Valorant. Expect skins, battle passes, maybe paid character unlocks, but there should be no pay-to-win mechanics. Riot's model could open the gates for millions of new players, and a low barrier to entry that's a huge for fighting game community. Let's not forget who we are dealing with here. Riot isn't just another publisher, they're an empire. They have servers all around the world, massive streaming partnerships, and they built some of the biggest esports stages on the planet. Now imagine that kind of power behind a fighting game. 2XKO could be the first fighter with the scale of a global shooter. Combine that with the League of Legends fanbase, millions of people who already love these characters, and you get a recipe for a mainstream breakthrough, a true mainstream game. But here is the million-dollar question. Can 2XKO really save the genre?
Bring it on! I'll destroy you all!
Fighting games are often seen as too technical, too punishing, and too expensive for casual players. That's kept the genre niche, despite its legendary legacy. 2XKO is addressing every one of those issues. It's free, has rollback netcode, uses simplified input options, and it's backed by the biggest infrastructure in gaming. If Riot can just nail the execution, they could do for fighting games what Valorant did for tactical shooters, or even what Street Fighter did back in the 90s.
Give in to your fears.
Of course, there are risks.
Everyone is suddenly pissed off about Riot's new fighting game. 2XKO isn't even out yet, and people are already getting frustrated with Riot for some pretty classic Riot reasons.
Riot Games doesn't have exactly the cleanest record. Plus, their games aren't exactly known for their friendly communities. And fighting games thrive on, their community-run events. Will the Riot corporate structure allow these grassroots FGC culture events? And what about monetization? If characters are locked behind paywalls, will you face competitive imbalance? And it's not like Riot are known for their great prizes. Then there is the fear of leaguifying the game too much. Making it too simple, dumbing it down too much, so much that they sacrifice the depth which makes fighting games so awesome. The FGC is proud of its history, and Riot has a lot to prove if it wants to earn that trust. 2XKO isn't just another fighting game. It's a chance to redefine what a fighting game can be. If Riot can actually pull this off, we could be looking at the biggest fighting game boom in decades, and this will help every single other fighting game, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. They will all enjoy. But hey, what do you think? Is this just ramblings of a way too optimistic fighting game fan? Or is this actually something that could happen? Will Project L bring fighting games into the mainstream? Or will it crash under the weight of its own ambition? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hit that like button. I finally found my YouTube channel again. More stuff coming soon.
It's